rotational stretch for your torso. You're gonna lay on your side with your hips and knees at a 90-degree angle and something that's about 6 inches thick to go under your head like a pillow or a bolster. You're gonna pull your lower shoulder under you so that your fingertips are stacked. You're gonna tuck your pelvis under and pull in with your navel to protect the low back, and then place your upper fingertips on top of your upper shoulder. You're gonna pull your upper shoulder down and back as you rotate your torso back, letting your head follow. Straighten your arm out and reach your fingertips toward the floor, keeping your arm at a 90-degree angle. Don't let it drop down. And keep that shoulder blade pulling down and back. The trick is to not let that shoulder pop up and forward. And you're gonna breathe in through your nose and out through pursed lips, allowing your arm to sink and settle a little further toward the floor on every exhale. And then after about a minute, you're gonna bend your elbow, come out of it, and do the other side. This is a chest opening stretch called the T. If you have a foam roller at home, you can lay on top of that. Otherwise, just lay on the floor. You want your knees bent, your heels directly under your knees, and your feet 6 inches apart. You're gonna flatten your back into the foam roller or the mat, squeeze your glutes tight, and pull in with the navel. You're gonna reach your arms straight up overhead and squeeze your shoulder blades back and down, wrapping them around the foam roller. Then you're gonna externally rotate at your shoulder, not your elbow or your wrist, so that your palms are facing you. You're gonna keep that external rotation and keep that scapular squeeze while you exhale, allowing the arms to come out to the sides at a 90-degree angle, and then inhale back up without losing that hugging of the foam roller with your scapula, or just squeezing them together the whole time if you're on the mat. And you're gonna go 2 sets of 10 repetitions, nice and slow. This is an active stretch working on shoulder blade mobility. You're gonna lay on your back on top of a foam roller if you have one, or just on the floor if you don't. Your knees are bent, you're gonna flatten your back into the foam roller or the mat, squeeze your glutes and pull in with your navel. You're gonna start with your arms in a W position and wrap your shoulder blades around the foam roller, dropping down with the shoulders. You're gonna inhale as you reach your arms straight up overhead without letting your shoulders elevate up toward the ears, so keep them down and back. And then you're gonna start to pull down, leading with your elbows, and I want you to initiate that movement from those muscles right under the armpits here. Pull down, squeeze your shoulder blades together and down as you reach up again on an inhale, and pull down on an exhale. You're gonna do 2 sets of 10 repetitions. This last one is a strengthening exercise for your upper back postural stabilizing muscles. It's called the I. If you have a foam roller at home, you can place it up against the wall and line your head and spine up against the foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller at home, just stand with your back up against the wall. You're gonna glance down at your feet and make sure that the toes are pointed straight ahead and that your feet are even. You're gonna squeeze your glutes and pull in with your navel. And then there's gonna be 3 steps to the upper body part of this one. First, you're gonna drop your shoulders straight down towards the floor. Then you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together, feeling the shoulders move back toward the wall as you hug the foam roller with your scapula. Lastly, you're gonna externally rotate from the shoulder, not from the elbow or the wrist. And you're gonna breathe in through your nose and out through pursed lips for 5 breaths. Make sure that your upper back is not arching. Keep those ribs tucked down. Make sure that you keep dropping down, squeezing together and externally rotating at the shoulder. Last breath here. To come out of it, allow the arms to rotate back in and release the shoulder blades. Great work today, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.